And welcome to Janet being Janet. Okay, I was just sent a clip of something that Miss Katie Joy said that I have to disagree with, so y'all just stick with me, okay? Okay, so I've been asked a whole lot if I have seen a certain clip that Katie Joy, or a certain clip of Katie Joy, and I hadn't seen it. I really hadn't. So I'm going to put it in here right now for you, just in case you haven't seen it.
Stop making mothers that have children with disabilities into martyrs. We do, because it dehumanizes their children. It makes the children seem like they're difficult, like they're a burden, like they're an impossibility. And like, what child wants to grow up and become an adult and look back on their lives and know that their mother thought that they were so hard, that they put such a burden on their family, and that because of their disability, mom's life sucked? Think of what that would do to the child's self-esteem. Seriously.
The reason I stopped believing in God was because my child was so fucking sick, and everyone kept telling me, well, God wouldn't give you more than you can handle, and you're doing this because God knows that you can. And to those people, I want to tell you, fuck you. Because nobody I know would ever walk in my life and tell anyone that you can handle this. No one can handle this. No one. And I will say that my son's illness and my son's developmental issues put me at my lowest point mentally, put me at my lowest point with my mental health. I just don't want you guys to think that Mother's Day for every mother is happy, because it's like a dark day in my life. I kind of get depressed on Mother's Day, and I get depressed on his birthday. And because it's just kind of a reminder of his life is so fucked up.
And like, what child wants to grow up and become an adult and look back on their lives and know that their mother thought that they were so hard, that they put such a burden on their family, and that because of their disability, mom's life sucked?
Okay, y'all ready for this? Time for Janet's 2 cents. Alrighty, let me just start off by saying that Mother's Day for her is not happy. How could she say that? And let me just go ahead and say, the reason why I say how can she say that is because without that little boy that she's got, and y'all correct me, without that little boy that she's got, that, yeah, the horses are up front, so I'm up front too. But without that little boy that she's got, would she be able to write as many pity stories as she has written? Would she? Just a question. Would she be able to come on live stream all the time? Or on Instagram Live? Or, you know, just posting on Instagram or Twitter about, you know, oh, well, my son's going through this. Would she be able to do that? No. Would she be able to use anything? Now, if she's never become a mother, would she be able to use the word advocate so much? Because she likes to use the word advocate a lot, and we know this. And then whenever she said that his birthday doesn't even make her happy, oh, you let me tell you something. Man, That just didn't fly with me whatsoever at all. Hey, pretty babies, we're up front. The neighbors are doing their thing, and I'm doing mine. Katie Joy has honestly said, that she has written posts or columns about her son. And she has said that she's an advocate for kids or people with disabilities. Now, she said that. Now, if she didn't have her son, would she be able to do that? No. Do I believe? Now, everything in here is my opinion and my opinion alone, guys. Now, y'all remember that. Without her son, would she be able to get as many people that are like on her side? Oh, we support you. Oh, we're here for you. Would she be able to get that? Oh, no. She wouldn't be able to get that. She wouldn't be able to say, well, I'm a mom of a disabled child. She wouldn't be able to do that. And she thinks of it as caregiving. And here's the thing. At one point, wasn't she getting paid for having a disabled child? Y'all just correct me if I'm wrong. Was she or was she not getting paid for having a disabled child in her household that she took care of? Yeah, y'all just go ahead and go down in the comments and y'all just correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't think I'm wrong whatsoever at all. Let's see what my baby's doing today. Yep, they've been out in the cockaburrs. Yep, they have. Can I have a hug today? Can I have a hug today? I get a little bit of the head. Oh, thank you. That lasted all of 2 seconds, but thank you. That meant a lot. It really did mean a lot. See, if Katie Joy would put time and effort into her son, she could actually see what kind of amazing person he could be. And, that's the way I feel about it. I feel like she has just discarded this child for everything that he possibly could be, could do, anything. I think that Katie Joy has just sat here and said, okay, my son's going to be disabled. My son's going to be this way. Pretty much there's no hope for my son. And so I'm just going to pretty much live off of what his disability is. I'm going to exploit it when it becomes time to exploit it. When it comes time to say, oh, my son has a disability, then, hey, she can exploit it, right? Now, did she or did she not? Oh, hey, honey. Thank you. I get another hug. Oh, I'm so fortunate today. Did she or did she not come on a live stream at one point crying to people? Crying. I can't find it. If I could, I'd include it. She was crying to people because her attorney's fees were cutting into the money that she had for her son. Am I wrong? Y'all tell me if I'm wrong, because that's what I remember happening. And she got all kinds of super chats on that one, if I remember correctly. All kinds of super chats. She got herself some members. She got herself some more subscribers, all because she put it out there that her son is medically disabled. And I don't even like using that. I really don't. I 100%, I don't like using that. But is it something that you talk about? Yeah, it's something that you talk about. So we're going to see if another one wants to give me a hug, because they're being so good for me today. And they're like, okay, yep, I want to pay attention to mama. Do you want to give me a hug? Are you going to give me a hug? Really? Oh, you saw the camera. I almost got a hug, guys. I almost got that hug. I'm just gonna work my way from horse to horse until I get my hugs in, because that's the way this works around here. It really is. But let me go ahead and tell you something. As a mama watching that, do you want to know what I did with my face? I went, are you serious right now? I mean, completely serious right now. Your son has been, and I'm going to say exploited so many times. So many times, I'm going to say that word, because of the simple fact, and I hope y'all can still hear me, because of the simple fact, when she needs him and needs his disability, he's there. He is there. And when she gets in a lot of crap that she gets herself into, guess what? Normally, there's something that comes up about V. Something comes up. And so she wants all the attention off of her, and she wants it put back on, oh, well, I have a child with a disability. I celebrate each one of my kids' birthdays. I do. I celebrate Mother's Day. I do. And y'all want to know something? I don't even have a mom right anymore. My mother passed away. And my grandmother passed away. Now, on my mom's side, they both passed away. I would celebrate them unlike any other. And is there a possibility that one day V would be able to celebrate her like any other? Oh, yes, there is. There is the possibility that V would be able to do that. Would Katie Joy allow that? Would she? Would she actually allow her son to celebrate it? For her son to come in and say, Happy Mother's Day, Mom? Or would she just push him off and push him away? That's my question. Okay, we're gonna walk up to another horse because yeah, I have to. See, I got another baby. We still got cockaburs on the head, but let's see if I get a hug. Let's see if I get a hug. I don't know these can give me a hug because I got a camera. Do I get a hug? Oh, I get a hug. I get a hug. Oh, yay, buddy. Mwah. Yes, y'all just make my day. Y'all just make my day. Look at me. I'm sitting here complaining about her not wanting to celebrate Mother's Day, and I'm out here with all these horses, and I'm sitting here going, I'm their mama. Yep, they know their mama. They give lovins to their mama, and I'm happy about that. I am not going to sit here, and I'm not going to deny them the lovins that they deserve. Not whatsoever at all, and I would never deny my kids the loving they deserve either, because that's not what you're supposed to do. That is just uncalled for, and no, Katie Joy. We don't say stuff like that. We don't say anything that might affect our kids in the future. We don't do that. It does not happen. You're not supposed to do that. Let's use our adult brain here. I understand this is an older clip, but let's use our adult brain here. Because I have videos of you saying, oh, I'm so proud of V, your son. I'm so proud of him, and he's gotten this done. You got an article in the news or in some kind of news thing because you wrote about him needing straws. You got yourself noticed that way. You've gotten yourself noticed so many times off of stories that you wrote about V. Now, if you didn't have that kid, could you write them stories? Oh, heck no, you couldn't write them stories, because then you couldn't come out and say, I'm a mother. You couldn't say that. You would have to come up with a whole new angle. You would have to come up with something completely different in order to actually be able to say the things that you say. So you ought to be thankful that you have V. Even though, in my opinion alone, you use V for money. Now, that right there is absolutely ridiculous and uncalled for. But that's just my opinion, in my opinion alone. And y'all will see the pattern one day. Y'all really will. Y'all see the pattern. Am I going to get in this fence? Hey, can I have a hug? Can I have a hug? See, I'm really sweet to my horses as well. And he's like, Mom, I don't get a hug today. Can I have a hug? Oh, no. I don't get my hug from him. I'm going to try it again. I don't give up easily. I don't. I got some that are being lovable today, and I got some that aren't, and he's not. He's not. I haven't done anything to this one for this one not to give me a hug. I know I haven't. I've been really good. I haven't, put a headstall on them, a halter, a cowboy halter. I haven't put nothing on them. So they have no reason to be mad at me whatsoever at all. They just have a reason to love on me, and that's the way it's supposed to be. Just like you're supposed to love on your children. That's the way it's supposed to be, 100%. So, guys, I'm going to continue out here with these horses. But I saw that clip and my mouth just dropped, and I said, oh, no, you don't. Oh, no, ma'am. No. There are too many times where you've used that little boy, so you ought to be very appreciative of that little boy. You ought to be taking all that money that you made off of that little boy and putting it into a fund just for him. That's what you should do, because isn't that normally what they do with the celebrity kids? Am I right? Am I wrong? I don't know. But you should be putting it in a fund towards him. But my opinion alone, you're having to use stuff that if you talk about your son, because so many times you have said, I'm not talking about my son anymore. I'm not talking about my son. I will not talk about my son. And then I tell you something, you will be on there, you will be talking about your son. You will be saying stuff about your son. And you have no problem saying stuff about your son. And so you can't sit here and say one thing and do another. Because your son, believe it or not, your son has actually somehow got you where you're at in some form, fashion, or way. Because I have heard you say you're an advocate for kids with or people with disabilities. I've heard you say that. I did a video on that. So without your son, could you be doing that? Because I bet you that video, you know, it got you some money, right? Even if it's a couple $100, got you some money, right? Right? Didn't it? Just a question. Mama to mama. Did it get your money? I bet my tongue. Nah. I bet my tongue. That one hurt. Yes, I'm still out here in my mud boots because it's still muddy, but I'm trying to make it up to one horse. I want to make it up to one horse that likes to crib all the time, and he's cribbing on the fence, and I want to see if I can catch him, because some people don't know what cribbing is, but I don't think I'm going to be able to catch him. Not today, I don't think I'm going to be able to. I may be able to. Hey, horse. Hey, if I sneak up on you, are you gonna be good? So you back away from the fence? Yes, this is me. For all my new subscribers, welcome. Yeah, welcome. I appreciate that you're here. I really do. I appreciate that you're here. And since so many people have subscribed now, I have over 700. Y'all are amazing. I absolutely appreciate every single one of y'all. And I hope that I show y'all that in that comment section. I really do. I hope that y'all see that in that comment section, that I appreciate every single one of you. I really, really do. Because I wouldn't have a channel if I didn't have such supportive people on my YouTube channel with me. I'm telling you something, y'all get down there in that comment section, y'all make me blush. Y'all really do. Y'all make me feel so good. You really do. And I appreciate it so much. And yes, for my new subscribers, yes, what I do is I get online and, oh, he's gonna start cribbing. Hold on. Now y'all see him? Watch him pull back with his neck. Oh, did you catch me? You're still gonna do it though, right? Yep. Do y'all see how he cuts off his air supply? Just look at him. If I can get up close enough, you're gonna be able to hear him. You gonna do it again? I see your eyeball. I see your eyeball. That's not what I'm trying to see. Oh, can y'all hear him? He makes a gasp. Isn't that the craziest thing? It really is. It's the craziest thing. And he'll continue to do that all his little heart desires. He'll continue to do it. He'll do it everywhere he wants to do it, because that's just the way he is. And he will... Some of my fence posts are tore up, but you know what? I can't help it. He's been cribbing for years upon years. And so, you know, he does it. There's nothing wrong with him. It doesn't hurt him whatsoever at all. He does it. Hopefully y'all could hear him grunting when he does it, you know. So most people, you'd think, quit doing that to yourself. But no, not my horses. Not my horses. Nope. My horses do what they want to do when they want to do it. And guys, just so you know, as I was saying, on my channel, I get sidetracked a lot. I do. I have ADD. So my mind goes 90 to nothing sometimes. I do have horses. I try to film with my horses all the time, and I try to be with my horses all the time. If I could possibly be with my horses, I am with my horses, because I own a horse farm, a horse ranch, and so I have to kind of keep up with that. So if you're okay with watching somebody ramble on because her thoughts just went all the way over there, yep, then you're on the right channel, because my thoughts are absolutely everywhere besides where they're supposed to be half the time. So just like, you know, I was talking to y'all, and then he started cribbing, then I was like, wait, I got to show him cribbing. That's the way it works. It just happens to be that way around here, and I just happen to be that type of creator. I don't got a script whatsoever at all. Whatever they do to me, is what I go ahead and go with. You can watch my other videos. If they want to run circles, we're going to run some circles. You're still cribbing. Are you going to hug me? I can't have a hug. Are you mad at me? I talk to my horses like they're my kids. I really do. I love on my horses a lot. And some people already know all this about me. So y'all hear me just speaking the same thing over and over and over and over. But you know what? Katie Joy's complaining about having one child. One child, okay? She wants to complain about that. And she wanted to say, I forgot to add this part in there. That's why y'all should always wait till the end, because let me tell you something. Sometimes it comes up later. So let me just tell you. She also said something about her not believing in God because of that. Woman, let me say my 2 cents on this. You should be thankful for what you were given. 100% you should be thankful for what you were given. I am thankful for everything that I have been given. So, you coming on and you saying that God would not give, you're upset with God because God gave you a disabled child, a medically fragile child. I guess I need to use that instead of disabled. Nobody hate me. Nobody hate me because my son, he's qualified as disabled too. So that's why I use it. And so I use it a lot because that's what he's qualified as. But what you were doing whenever you were saying stupid stuff, you were sitting here to all of us other parents that have kids with special needs. You're saying that we shouldn't be believing in God. We shouldn't be sitting here being thankful for what we have because our kids were born different. Guess what? Guess what? Go ahead. Guess. I am thankful. I am 100% thankful because my child teaches me something every single day. He really does. Y'all may think I'm round up in this one. I'm really not. I'm not. Because if I was, this one wouldn't still be standing here. When I get riled up, he don't like being next to me. None of my horses like being next to me whatsoever at all. They're like, oh, nope. They know that it's time to run. So yeah, I got 13 babies, plus 2 that walk on 2 feet. So yeah, I got plenty of babies that keep me in check and keep me in line. But I tell you something, my son he's not medically fragile. I wouldn't say that because he doesn't have all the same things V has. But my son that has his own capabilities, we're going to say that. My son that has that boy's taught me so much stuff. Oh my goodness gracious, has he taught me so much stuff in life. I wouldn't be half the person I am if it wasn't for him. All the times in the hospital, all the times going through the stuff, man, did that make me a strong person? Oh, buddy, boy, that made me the strongest person. And if you were actually an advocate for kids with disabilities. Okay, this part bothers me, all right, when she says that she's an advocate for this and an advocate for that, and then turns around and says, no, I'm not an advocate. You know, get your storyline straight first. That's number one. Get your storyline straight. But it frustrates me when she says she's an advocate because no advocate would ever say the words that you say. It just does not happen. No advocate would sit here and say that their child would harm somebody. No advocate would say that Mother's Day is a bad day. No advocate would say that a birthday is a bad day. No advocate would do that. And I want you to prove me wrong. I do. I want you to prove me wrong. Prove to me that you are an advocate. Now, you say you have a charity somewhere in Utah or something that you donate to or wherever it may be or whatever. No, I want to see all these times that you said you're an advocate, because now you're an advocate for victims, right? That's what you're trying to say? You're an advocate for victims. Who are you not an advocate for at this point? That's my question. Who are you not an advocate for? Because I'm just constantly learning that you're an advocate for all kinds of things. You're an advocate for straws. You're an advocate for the ocean and for a cleaner ocean. He just looked at me like I was stupid. I mean, he seriously did look at me like I was stupid. But See, look at him. He goes, I can't even deal with this no more. This conversation is enough. Enough. He says, no, we done with that. And see, now, if a horse gets frustrated about hearing about Katie Joy, that tells you something. You know, I still got to turn Katie Joy on speakerphone and see how they react. But now, if a horse gets frustrated, that right there tells you something. And, you know, yeah, he'll get frustrated with me because I have the camera, too. I ain't gonna lie. Scratch your bottom. Scratch the bottom. Oh, yeah, you're starting to get your little winter hair going. You're starting to get your winter hair going. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Hey. 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 Can I have a hug? I can't even have a hug. See, I'm the annoying mama. Hey. Hey. And y'all want to see something real fast? Now, if I've already posted my other videos, y'all understand. Y'all really will. This is my hussy. That's who that is. If y'all have already seen the other couple of videos that I've posted, that's my hussy. You want to talk about holding vendetta against somebody? That's what she's doing. You want to talk about holding something completely against somebody? That's what she's doing. And it's not fair. And I've tried to explain to her it's not fair. I've tried to tell her that you have got to listen to Mama. I tried to tell her. I tried, and she ain't listening. She ain't listening at all. Every time Mama comes around, she's just like, you not touching me now. So, yeah, me and her, we got issues going on. Yeah, we do. So, see, not all of my horses like me all the time. They always love me. They always love me. But they may not like me all the time. Yeah. That's what we're working with right now. It is. I'm talking about you. And yes, they win every single argument. Doesn't matter what argument I'm into. They win it. And that's kind of like having a child that's autistic. Let me tell you something. Do you know how many not fights, because we don't fight, how many arguments or how many conversations my son wins? All the time. All the time. Because that's what I let him do. I do. We're both hard-headed. We really are. But you know what? You're supposed to have fun with your kids. And I have fun with my kids. Even though my one kid's 18 years old and my other one's 11, I still have fun with my kids. I do. And Katie Joy, you need to learn that. My opinion alone, and building Legos by yourself does not count whatsoever at all. No, ma'am. You gotta do something else. My opinion, and everything in this video was my opinion and my opinion alone. So guys, if y'all are watching this and you haven't subscribed, go down there and hit that subscribe button, because yes, I do this all the time. I get off topic all the time. I've already pointed all this stuff out to you. But y'all, yeah, and I'll show you the type of person I am. I mean, I really will. So I'm out here right now. I got my warm jacket on. I got my PJs on with my mud boots. Now tell me that ain't redneck. You go ahead down there in them comments and you tell me. You honestly, you tell me. I know. I got my PJs still on because they're comfy and they're warm. They really are. They got a little lining in them and they're warm. So I chose to wear them. And I choose to wear them sometimes just because I choose to wear them. That's the way it is. But alrighty guys, this has gone on long enough like all my videos, because this is normal for me. But I hope y'all have a wonderful day, night, weekend, holiday, year, whenever you might be watching this. And y'all make sure to smile or make someone else smile. And y'all don't send hate to nobody. We don't do that. You know, that's in my disclaimer. But y'all make sure y'all have a good one. And yeah, I'll end this with a smile.